Hey guys, welcome back. So what we're looking at today is lesson 14, comparing mean and median. Now, you guys don't see this in your books. So this is connected to this right here, mean or median. These are the 6 cards. So what we want to decide is which would we use, the mean or the median for this set of data? Well, this set of data is all very close together, so we could use the mean for it. For card B, same thing. It's all very close together. There's no outliers, so we could use the mean. This one here is a little spread out, so this one could be either or. So we see those different approximations. So here it's telling us the mean is about 12.5 minutes. The median is also 12.5, so either or. So that one. Here in card D, the mean is 15, whereas the median is 8. 8 is going to be the much more accurate approximation since we've got some outliers here. So we definitely want to use the median versus the mean. Same thing, we've got some outliers. Most of our data is here between the 15 to 20-year-olds, so we'd want to do median. And last but not least, we've got outliers once again, so we want to use median. So anytime we have outliers in our data, so points that are way away from where the majority of our data is at, that's when you're going to want to use the median to get the most accurate center value. So for number 3, it says, card A, what is a typical age of the dogs being treated at the animal clinic? So if we look, 8 years old would be our typical. We've got 7.8 and we've got 8, so they're pretty close together. So 8, oops, I don't have my pen on this page. So 8 years old would be our answer for that. One sec. So 8 years old. Okay. Card B, what is a typical number of people in Irish households? So card B, both are 5, so 5 people. For C, what is a typical travel time for New Zealand students? So for this one, it's 12.5. They both average out to about 12.5. All right, for card D, would 15 years old be a good description of a typical age of the people who attended the birthday party? And so remember, the mean was 15. No, not at all. No. 8 would be a better description. For card E, is 15 minutes or 24 minutes a better description of a typical time it takes students in South Africa to get to school? So this one, 24 versus 15. The 15 was definitely closer in data, so 15 minutes. We had those few outliers that bumped it up. And last but not least, card F, would 21.3 years be a good description of a typical age who went to the field trip? No, honestly, most of the people, 30 of them were between 15 and 20. So no, 30 were between 15 and 20. So 21.3 would not be a good estimate. So for 4, we kind of already discussed this. We looked for outliers. So looked for outliers in the data. Those we used the median. So that's kind of the key thing there. So we're looking at really comparing how the mean and median compare within data sets. So compare is your key word for this lesson. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Have a wonderful day. Bye, guys.